It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between these road warriors and the Tennessee Titans. Joey Slye is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. We're working a couple yards past the line. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Working on 2nd down. Dak. He finds Brown right side. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. Picks them up at first.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Dak to the air here. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion.
8 yards to go.
Now here's Prescott. Hitting this throw is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, Brock. It's 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
They're on 17-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They take the handoff. Now Richardson. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. There's the hits, and finally putting an end to that one. Out of bounds after a gain of about 26. And that's going to be good for a Jets 1st down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's caught. This is Terrence Ferguson. They get a lot out of this play. 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And that's going to be 1st down Jets.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Jets.
Let's go now.
the play fake. Here's Richardson. Buying some time right. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Richardson now. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. But you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Prescott to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And it was a big play for a moment, but he can't keep control of it through that hit. It's incomplete. That brings us to 3rd down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
3rd and long for him here. Throw left side, caught by Davis. He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. It's going to be 1st down, Tennessee.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Titans, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. 1st and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty. Prescott will look to throw. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And that's a nice chunk of yardage there. How about a 9-yard gain? It's going to be 2nd and 6.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Jacobs has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Jacobs again. And this time he makes it. Touchdown, Tennessee. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. He's going to start the year 1 for 1 as they take a 7-0 lead. lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
Second and 12.
Here's Richardson on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. A good tackle as that ball is secured. Limits that gain to 8. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Come on. Hey, let's go.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. 3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Finds his back, it's Robinson. And they're going to take him down just short of that marker in that range. Might we see them go for this 4th down?
3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He brings it in. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Well, probably a little closer than they would have preferred it, Brock. But, hey, a good call nonetheless, keeping the offense out there on 4th down.
You know what that was, Kate? That was awareness. Right? An understanding with both the play call, but more importantly, an awareness of the receiver to know exactly where he needed to get the job done.
Play fake, it's Richardson. He rolls to his right. He won't have this one. Incomplete. They got him the 1st and goal on the prior play. Couldn't follow up with a score here, so now it's 2nd and goal.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Richardson back to throw. He gets it away, but almost no power behind it. Incomplete, and now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal from the 8-yard line.
Richardson has a look, has the ball, but does not. Incomplete. So close there. Now it's 4th and goal.
It's now 4th.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Now Richardson on 4th down. And the decision pays off. Touchdown, Jets. Taysom Hill with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. Slice point after is good. And his first try of the season ties us at 7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Jacobs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Run lost of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. To throw, Prescott. He'll get this one to Brown. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now Prescott. Finding Brown, back-to-back plays. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Good offensive. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Tipped in the air, and it's intercepted. That is Caleb Ramsall. And the Jets have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Run begins here with Robinson. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Staying with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down, so call it about 8 yards on that play. And that means they got the first.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Jets.
Another carry for Robinson. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And a good gain here, 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up a first. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Throwing now, Richardson. Odunze's got it, right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he gets home. Touchdown, Brooklyn. Bijan Robinson on the board. That's his first of the season. Slide tacks on the extra points. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
14, Titans 7. Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Has this at the 6. And he takes the return out of bounds.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's in trouble, but he's not going to get away. Brought down at the 12. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 12-yard line.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Play action now for Prescott. Looked for a second like he had him, Brock, but he just couldn't hang on. It was a good throw to fit it into double coverage, but too tough through that contact. 3rd down.
It's now third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. That'll look up the middle, but trouble hanging on through that contact. That's going to force 4th down. Mitch Wisnowski headed back down as they'll punt it away once more. Taken right at the 40. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, Richardson. And this one's going to be picked off, but he dropped it. So, almost a 1-play drive. And they couldn't hang on, though, and they're going to feel fortunate coming up on 2nd down now. Ooh, coming off a touchdown on their previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Richardson. It's a big strike to Hill. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And that's going to be good for a Jets 1st down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Now Richardson to throw. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And doing 6 on that play. That means it is 2nd now and manageable.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, here's Richardson. Complete left side to Robinson. Forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Jets.
Here's Richardson. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it.
The 1st down pass. Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Here's Dak. He beams one deep right side. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. We're seeing this more and more these days, Brock. Not content to just run out this half. Seems like they're going to keep pushing with the time they've got remaining.
Every one of these possessions, Kate, is so valuable. And I think what you've got to do as a quarterback there is reinforce to your receiver, if I'm going to take this shot, it's your ball or nobody's ball.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Making some progress here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. It sets you up for success.
Starting the half with Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A gain of
rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2. Richardson now. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They stick with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Quick throw, finds about right. And this will only gain him a couple of yards, needing more to challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Throw was caught. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays on the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their open.
And he's in for the touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Send right down the middle and good. And we're back square. 14 apiece here. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Oh no, they get him yet again. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. It's caught left side by Hill. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Richardson on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. They get to him, take him down after a gain of 3, and that's going to be a first down Jets.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down Jets.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Connects with the open man downfield. He makes it in for the touchdown.
Pass complete to Taysom Hill. Touchdown.
And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Joey Sly sets
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
At the 40-yard
Only
line.
took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Dak to the air here. He finds Brown right side. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard
First down here for
line.
Dak. Still perfect since halftime, Brock. 5 for 5 passing. On the option, it's Jacobs. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. That's going to give the Titans a first down.
Yards on the play. That's another Titans first down. First
We
and
reach the
10
end of
at the
3 in our week
36-yard
1
line.
opener. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. They've got first down here from the 36. Going run again with Jacobs. It's a solid block, and there springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from it. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Titans have the first. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boomer bust,
Yeah.
right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
From the red zone on 1st. Roll left side, caught by Davis. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. To throw, Prescott. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down. A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. On it with Robinson from the pistol. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the first down, too.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They take the handoff. Now Richardson. Passing quick here with the pass rush. Fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw. It falls incomplete. That brings up 2nd down. Ooh, boy, that play action nearly backfired right there, Brock. Took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah, that's really well said because, you could feel sometimes the quarterback on drop back, the timing.
Yeah.
Play action, sometimes it gets a little hairy. That was pretty savvy of him to find an incompletion. Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Now throw, 3rd and long. And he's going to go down deep on his own side at about the 42. Byron Murphy. And that's going to bring up 4th and 19 now.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. First down from the 42.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans holding on to a field goal lead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Prescott will look to throw. Now setting up a screen for Jacobs. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the
They're going to pass it here. Another one here to Jacobs. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee!
Touchdown,
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And that makes this a 10-point game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Richardson. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
Throwing on second, Richardson. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Titans. As he records his first interception of our season.
Titans take over first and 10 at the
Titans to the line now. First and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
Brings up second and 1.
They'll pitch it to Jacobs. And this one is over. The Titans get the first down, and that should finish off this victory for them.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Titans first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.